Spanner in the works, spanner in the works. Tyson Fury survives a nasty cut. However, wins a 12-round unanimous points decision over Otto Wallin. So, Saturday night in America, Tyson Fury, his second fight after his draw with Deontay Wilder against Otto Wallin. It got a bit messy, but he pulled it through. So, watching the fight, Otto Wallin as southpaw, which means he fights with his right hand in front and his left hand is his power hand, caused a few problems. Most boxers don't like fighting southpaws because there's not many of them and you have to adjust and get used to them. So I'm not going to go through each round, just going to summarize the whole fight. I gave the first 3 rounds to Wallin. I kind of thought that in the first 3 rounds, taking the name brands away and taking out the fact that Fury's a well-known fighter and Wallin's unknown, I thought Wallin was the aggressor. He was chasing Fury around the ring. Fury was backing off, and Fury hadn't found his rhythm yet, or shall I say, hadn't found his range in landing punches. And this does happen a little bit with boxers like Fury and Mayweather. They take a few rounds to adjust, but once they adjust, they really adjust. However, why I say spanner in the works was in the third round. A left hook, so Wallin's power hand, his left hand, a left hook hits Fury. Now watching it live, you can't see the punch hitting Fury, or you can't see Fury getting cut because Fury's back is to the camera. But all you can see is when he backs off, there's blood coming down. The ref checks the cut. He goes up to the doctor. They deem it okay. He gets through the round. In the 4th round, he's cut more. I think Fury boxes a bit better in that round. However, at times, Wallin doing some naughty stuff like digging his thumb in the cut, which isn't correct. But when you're fighting to win, a lot of boxers in the past they do stuff that they can get away with that the ref can't always see, and also to get under the other fighter's skin and make them uncomposed so they can't fight at their best ability. However, didn't really affect Tyson Fury. So he won round 4 on the back foot still, but from round 5 onwards up until round 11, Tyson Fury changed his game plan, and rather than backing off, he came forward, head on Wallin's chest, stooping down low, throwing body shots, putting the top of his head into Wallin's face, making it an ugly fight, bumping his shoulder into Wallin's chin, and basically backing him up. Wallin had no response for that from round 5 up until round 12. I think it was round 8 that Tyson Fury really sort of like sat down on his punches. You could hear him grunt, and he was hurting Wallin. But Fury, not a big puncher, so he didn't get him out of there, but he hurt him enough to kind of keep him under manners and keep him in his place. So, from my point of view, as a lineal champion, which is a proclaimed title, when you're defending your status, you're gonna have challengers who aren't that good or who are unknown, and they fight better than they're meant to, and you have to adjust on the spot. So I give Tyson Fury credit because obviously for a tall guy who's 6'8", 6'9", for him to fight short and do it successfully, I give him full credit for that. So that was basically the theme of the fight. Like once Tyson Fury found out the way forward with a cut, which was to sit on Wallin's chest and bang away, that was the remedy to win the fight and to win each round. It was ugly. It's a fight that is okay to watch on a one watch, but I probably wouldn't watch it again. If there was some knockdowns, that might help me watch it again, but I wouldn't watch that fight again personally. No disrespect. The 12th round, however, early in the round, Wallin caught Fury with another left hook again, and it hurt Fury. Not badly, but it hurt Fury enough to make him want to hold and just to sink his head on Wallin's shoulder and not be there for no contact. And the reason you knew it hurt him is because that round was different to the rest of the rounds. The rest of the rounds was Fury coming forward, banging away, making the fight ugly. This round was Fury backing off again. And once Wallin hurt Fury, he couldn't do much. He couldn't. He threw shots at Fury, very soft shots. He wasn't doing anything to take advantage of that really. So maybe the first time being in a spotlight was a bit too much for him. Maybe his stamina's not all that, but he didn't jump on an opportunity. But still, credit to him. It's his first time in the main spotlight. So after the fight, Tyson Fury's dad, Tom Fury, he basically he dissed Fury's trainer Ben Davison and just said, my son's with the wrong trainer. You're gonna get my son beat. So that was a bit controversial. Ben Davison responded appropriately, non-controversial, just said, listen, he's his dad, he's emotional about his son, so I'll accept that, and I'm the trainer, I'm first in line to always get criticised. So yeah, that's it. I mean, the heavyweight division still sort of like stands that Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder both undefeated. Anthony Joshua recently lost. He's rematching with Ruiz on December the 7th. Tyson Fury, where does he go forward from here? So the plan is, and both camps have confirmed, that they're fighting in February. So Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, the rematches in February. But with this big, massive cut that's had stitches and we think a little plastic surgery also, will he be ready for February? I mean, I think his body will, but apart from his body, will that cut hold up? Will he want more time? And when is Deontay Wilder fighting Luis Ortiz? That's not been announced yet. So is he gonna skip the Ortiz fight and fight Fury in February? Or are they now going to negotiate and kind of say, well, listen, you need more time to heal, so I'm gonna fight Ortiz in December, around the time or just after when AJ fights Ruiz, to steal a bit of that Anthony Joshua hype. Because fighters do that a lot. They sort of like fight, after a big attraction fighter, so they can get some. They can have some of that audience spill over to what they're doing. So who knows? Be interested. But how do you view the heavyweight division right now? Who do you rate as number 1, 2, and 3? I'm assuming most guys would have like it between Fury, Wilder, and Ruiz, and maybe AJ outside. So let me know. This is MSLB, Mark Sterling Loves Boxing. Next week we're going to look at Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. Don't forget that big fight coming up. And I'm out of here. Have a good evening. Bless.